Good day, everybody. My name is Gita Hirishi. So, not a long time before I've been interested in the Yokogam, I think I'd say somewhere in October or September of last year, I actually found out about one franchise that was released in the same year as I've gotten into the Olympic mascots, which is 2016, initially as a comic series. However, not so long before the pandemic, or I should say during the pandemic, the animated adaptation of it, or the Donghua, was released. At first, there were two seasons released in March and September of 2020. After that, in March of 2022, there was a third season, and this year we're going to get a fourth season. I'm talking about All Saints Street. And let me give you the reasons why All Saints Street is actually enjoyable. First of all, the characters. Like, seriously, Neil Bauman, who's the protagonist and also is the demon, is actually adorable. And the way that he has his own attitude, it's really sweet. Like, if you really want to understand Neil Bauman, just look at the All Saints Street. And he's always nice to his old friends that live in the same apartment as he lives. And despite the fact that sometimes his friends may poke fun of him, he's still fine with that because they're still his friends. Irablood is kind of fun, and he's kind of a vampire that's always get addicted. And also, I like Dawao. He's so big and he's so puffy. And he's also Russian. And he's a werewolf. Don't forget also about the apartment's landlord, Lynn Angel, whom is sometimes judgmental towards his own partners that live in the same apartment as him, and his sister that initially didn't want to bring, but eventually he was kind of forced since it was his sister, and you cannot be to your own siblings now, can you? I mean, you cannot be mean to them. Like, can you? And the fact that setting is also in China, which is one of my favorite countries, despite some people say, well, China has human rights abuses and that stuff. No, I really like China because it's advanced, it's clean, and it's safe. So pretty much Chinese setting fits for that story very well, and Chinese culture as well. So that's a great thing. Also about this series. Number two, another reason why I like about All Saints Street is its art style. It's pretty, it's a pretty neat art style that is pleasing to look at. And to be honest, I'll give the credit to the original creator, whom actually developed the art style for All Saints Street. I really appreciate the way that characters were designed, and the art style is not bold, striking, but it's pleasing for an eye to see. So that may be a bit subjective reason, but I don't strive to be an objective New York Times reviewee or some sort of like that. And reason number three why I like All Saints Street is it doesn't have any bawdry. In the Yokogam, there are a lot of demons, but they all doing some weird stuff with each other, which makes the series not very attractable to others. While All Saints Street may have some crude jokes, but it's not bawdrious. And it will be enjoyable even for an older audience to look at. Sure, maybe the community may kind of ruin the experience, but the All Saints Street is very enjoyable. And yes, it's slice of life, and you don't have to, and sometimes you don't have to watch series by next series because the stories are in each series are different, except some cases. But still, it's enjoyable that there is nothing sexually inappropriate in this, and I really appreciate the work for the creator. I appreciate the creator being thoughtful about series and not turning into some hellhole like Funa does. Great job. And the last reason why I like All Saints Street is its potential. Because it's not Borges, it's very easy to make a live action adaptation by some Chinese studio like Hawaii Bros. And essentially developing a larger franchise out of it. It has a bit more potential than the Yokigam, since a lot of companies would really like to look at a clean franchise that they can work with. And All Saints Street is definitely a franchise that the studio should try to work at least with. Maybe invite KJ Apa to be the next Neil Bauman, or Chris Pine as Ira Blood, or you can give that role to Robert Pattinson, or maybe Harry Styles. I don't know. The possibilities are endless with All Saints Street. And plus, you can create a totally new story that may not be slice of life, but rather maybe another character from another country trying to assimilate into the world of All Saints Street. And like I've said, the possibilities are endless with All Saints Street. And these are the reasons why All Saints Street is enjoyable. Hopefully, you'll be able to watch my videos. And don't forget to click the like button and subscribe button right on the bottom of my YouTube video. And also don't forget to click on the bell notifications to see my videos first. See you next time, guys and gals.